Hello and welcome to my tutorial on how to make doll sandals. These are for Iplehouse, EID, SID, and YID women. The pattern I got from Lomi's Playground on YouTube, and I will link it down below. So what you'll need for this tutorial will be a pair of scissors, a pattern obviously, the feet that your doll will be using with the sandals. These are the flat feet, by the way, not the heels. I don't know how to make any heels. Some scraps of leather. I have some smaller ones here, and then I have some longer, thicker ones in browns and black. Some small strips of leather, and then some long strips of thicker, wider leather like this. I have them in black and brown. A hot glue gun, a sanding sponge thing, and then you'll also need little things of cork board, and you want to make sure they're not too thick. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you want to take your strip of leather of your choice. I am just using this dark teal shiny one, and I'm flipping it upside down. I'm taking my pattern, and I'm going to trace it around with a pen, and then it should look like that. And to do the other side, I just flip it over and trace all around it again. Now you have both for the feet. And then I just do that also on my cork board here. Take your scissors and cut them out. And be careful when cutting out the cork board, because sometimes it wants to split or like chunk off. So I go really carefully. Once you have your pieces cut out, you're going to want to take your sanding block and go around and just even out and make them nice and smooth along the edges with the cork board. You don't want to sand too much, but you just want to make them so they're not so rough and chunky looking. Okay, and then you're going to want to make sure that they both match, and these fit pretty well, I think. Yeah, they fit really well. So the pieces that go together, you want to make sure that the side that doesn't have any ink on it, like so this side, this needs to be the bottom. So this is going to be the one that's going to be showing. My hot glue, and do a little dab in the middle and stick them together and press firm and make sure everything's nice and even. And press firm so it's flat. You only want to do it in the middle so we can be able to pull up these. And then this is the fun part, because you can pick any of the leather you want for the straps. Because I'm doing the same style, but this style you don't have to do. You can do any kind of style you want. You can do all kinds of crisscrosses. You can do braided ones. Anything that you really like, you can do. So you just want to measure across a little strip, and leaving enough space where you can glue it under, but it'll be like tight enough for the foot to fit in there. And you can still do this for, I'm going to measure for the back as well, because I do a strip on the back to help hold the shoe in place and the heel in place better. I measure like so, and then I take my pen and I make a little mark where I want it to go. And now that I have that marked off on the side for the back, I'm going to mark off the front right here, right about here. So you're going to peel back the leather here, put a tiny drop of hot glue and stick it down like so. And then once it's stuck down, put just another drop of hot glue and pinch. So with the foot in the sandal, I like to take my straps and then measure where I want them to go. So then once again you just take your pen new mark. So there we go. And then the way that I like to do it is I like to do the other side as well really quickly. Okay, so once you have them glued on, you can slide the foot back and pull tight and measure where. So you pull tight and cut. And you can do that for both sides. And I know that if it goes down to like about there, that's where I'm going to want to fold. And once this dries, you will fold this part over, making sure it crosses in the middle, pulling tight. And once the front is done and like this, then you can just go around and hot glue it down. Alright, so now we're going to do the back strap. Alrighty, and once that is dried and hardened, then you can glue the back on. And then you just follow the exact same steps for the other sandal. And since there's marks all over the side, we don't want to leave it like that, obviously, because that doesn't look very good. You can do it without leaving marks, and then you can have the cork on the outside, but since it's also not really finished, I like to take my thicker black leather and start from the back. And start this way. And I'm going to add a little dab of hot glue. Has dried, like all the hot glue, and you have both pairs. You'll have made doll sandals. I hope you guys all have a great day. If you have any questions or any ideas for tutorials, please let me know. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks for watching, and